Swings, it's a ground ball to third. Keeps it inside the chalk, fair ball. Lindor rounds first, headed for two. He's tagged out after the throw to second. Arise comes up following the leadoff base hit from Lindor. In the air, headed to left center. Brings it in, and that's out number two. Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate.
Fielder, number 3, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Cleared the hips early. Swings, hits a ground ball up the middle. And there's a hit, and that keeps the inning going. Jesus Mate in the box with a runner on first. No bite.
That's upstairs.
Squeezes it. The Knights wrap up the inning. Jesus Mate gets us going in this frame. Crosses the zone for a strike. He's just guessing. Hit hard to second. And one gone. And now, Pete Alonso. Just a little bit of seasoning. Goes back to the four-seamer. The count is 2-1. This ball is annihilated. Gonna watch it go. It's out of here. Couldn't have delivered a better swing in that spot. You could tell immediately he was going to round the bases. Willie Castro hopes to keep the momentum going after the game-tying homer. Sent foul. The wind and the pitch. Very close. Castro fights it off. Strike three. Yamamoto with a strikeout.
Batting ninth,
Ceddanne Rafaela ready to test his timing for the first time today.
Rafaela.
Swings, puts it on the ground to short. Out number 3.
Out.
We head to the third. We'll be right back. Back in Denver for this ranked showdown. Leo DeVries bats first this inning. 0 for 1 on the day. Swing and a ball popped up. Suarez camps under it. Brings it in. 1 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. A bit early. Goes back to the slur. Two balls and one strike. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. Thinking outside the box. Swing and a drive by Shohei. Going back. And that's down in the corner. And he's got his second double of the game. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. An opportunity to score Shohei here. And gets a piece, but foul. All nations. 1 out, 1 on. Ground ball up the middle. Castro over to pick it up. And 2 away. Roman Anthony in the box with a runner at third. This one smashed down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Puts it on the ground to third. Suarez fields it cleanly. That's the third out. Inning over. Aldegari. Welcome back. Nothing separating these teams at the moment. Josue De Paula gets us going this inning. Struck out looking his first time. Attacks the first pitch of the at-bat and gives it a ride. That was well struck. Look at it go. On its way out of here. That was an aggressive approach, and that's the result when everything goes to plan. Rodriguez in the box lays off for ball one. Powers one deep. Perfect off the bat, and it's going to leave the yard. Making it look easy out there with that swing. That makes it back-to-back home runs. Check swing, did he go? And they say the bat never went around. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Gets a piece to it. The Knights have pushed across a pair of runs so far this inning. On the ground up the middle. DeVries handles the chance. And now one away. Eugenio Suarez up next to the dish. Someone get him a compass. Fly ball left center field. Rafaela moves under it. Makes the catch. 2 gone now. So up next to the dish, Lázaro Montes. 0 for 1 after popping up to the third baseman his first time up. There's the cutter. That's been his go-to pitch to start an at-bat. I see, just playing with your food now. Fastball. Strike. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Will Smith ready to roll.
Smith.
Hard ground ball to the hot corner. Suarez throw to first. Now 1 away. Francisco Lindor peacocks to the plate as a parallel 5 card. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That gets down into the gap. Lindor headed for second. The relay in there safely.
Now batting for Puerto Rico, the first baseman.
Luis Ariz steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. Lifted in the air to center. Rafaela galloping towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Ceddanne Rafaela is next to the plate. Francisco Lindor ready to be driven home. Can't connect with the off-speed pitch that missed the zone. Ripped on the ground to short. Throw to first. Easy out, and that ends the inning. They strand a runner in scoring position and come away with nothing. Jesus Mate hits leadoff this frame. He steps off to reset. Mate stands in here. That one misses inside. The pitch wanted to be a strike. Does that count? Here comes the 2-1. In the air to left. He's got a play, makes the catch. Next to the plate in ranked seasons, Pete Alonso.
The designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Fly ball to center. Rafaela glides to the left, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And 2 gone. Willie Castro strolls to the dish. Went with the cutter, relying on that pitch more than any other. A ball from
2.
Yamamoto. Spoils it. The 2-1. Fouls that off. The Knights up by 2. Still alive at the plate. Willing, and able. What is he, contact swinging? What is this? Goes with the sinker. That pitch has stayed mostly under wraps. Hangs in there. Two runs the difference right now. After an intense 9-pitch duel,
4.
it's ball 4 and a well-earned walk. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. Belts one deep. Rafaela using his speed. Hops over the wall. That's an automatic double. And a run comes in on the play. De Paula at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Tried to hold up, and they call it a swing. Knights with runners at second and third. Lifted in the air to right. Ohtani drifts under it. Brings it in for the third out. We've played 4 full innings. Stepping aside now for a moment. We'll be back before you know it. Back here in Denver, Sam Aldegaran poised for his 5th inning of work on the mound. In the air, headed to right. Montes drifting under it. Squeezes it. 1 away here in the 5th. Leo DeVries in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. Swings and lifts one to center. Rafaela under this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
For the All Nations, the right fielder, number 16, Shohei Ohtani.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Falls behind 0-2 after seeing consecutive fastballs. Here's a rocket to right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Top half of the 5th. Welcome back. It's sunny here in Denver, and you can't ask for a better day for some Diamond Dynasty baseball. Rainiel Rodriguez is the leadoff hitter this inning. Hit on the ground to third. Correa over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down in their half of the 5th. Travis Hafner is now at the plate.
The first baseman, Travis Hafner.
Got him chasing butterflies without a net. Knights. One down, base is empty. Fouls it with 2 strikes. Extends the at-bat. The 0-2. Mate. And he beats it with room to spare.
Up next for
Eugenio Suarez at the dish with a runner on first.
Suarez.
Swings at pitch number 1 and drives it deep. Really deep. This ball is on its way out of here. Wasted absolutely no time in the at-bat swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Montes up to bat next and lays off for a ball. The All Nations have allowed a pair of runs to score this frame. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. A strike from Yamamoto. Cutter is fouled, and the at-bat stays alive. And we'll do it again. He steps off. The pitch. Swing and blast one to center. Rafaela camping under it. Out, and I think he had time to make a tick-tock before that one landed. And now it's Jesus Mate.
The shortstop, Jesus Mate.
Hit on the ground to first. He takes care of it himself, and that does it for the inning. The Knights play 2 runs in the frame. This is a 4-run game. Carlos Correa leads things off and down by 4.
Carlos Correa.
That was like middle.
That ball's foul.
The pitch to Correa. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. Next to the plate, Roman Anthony.
Puerto Rico, the left fielder, number 3, Roman Anthony.
Count is 0-1. Goes back to the 4-seamer. Keeps it going. I didn't much like it either. Swings. It's a ground ball to short. And now two away.
He's out.
Will Smith at the plate. Hasn't reached first today, but that'll change eventually.
Smith.
Starts with the ball. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. Smash down the left field line. And it's foul. And the pitch. On the ground to short. Mate handles. Out with room to spare. And that's the inning. So they only send 3 batters to the dish. And it's still a 4-run game. Pete Alonso leading things off with a 4-run cushion.
Hitter, Pete Alonso.
Didn't get the call.
Now pitching, Rydell Martinez.
The 1-0. Coming in hot. Cutter generates a swing and a miss. On the ground left side, Correa fires over to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. In the box now, it's Willie Castro. He struck out and he has also walked.
Castro.
Fouls away, 1-0-1. The pitch to Castro. Gets the bat to it, but foul. Swings and drives it. Running out of room. Makes the grab by the wall. Next to hit, Cedar Rafaela.
The center fielder, number 3, Cedar Rafaela.
.100 miles per hour and foul. The 0-1 now. Misses for a ball. Swung on and lifted to left center. Rafaela making his way towards it. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. 6 innings in the books. Stay tuned. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Sam Aldeguerri going strong, taking the mound here in the 7th. Hard ground ball to second. Gathers and throws to first. That's out number 1. Luis Arraez strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. Gets wood on it. 2 strikes and no balls. Lined into right center field. It looks like trouble. Around first, hustling for 2. Rafaela fires it in from the outfield. And that's a double. Cedar Rafaela prepares to swing as a parallel 5 card. I know you put a lot of work into this card, so let's see it pay off. Arraez leads off second with 1 gone. Fouled off to the left. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit, and this could score the run from second. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm in center.
Now batting for Puerto
Jesus
Rico,
Mate is the next to hit.
Jesus Mate.
Spit on that one. Just looking for a strike. Swings and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. Going back, but it's just a courtesy look because this ball is gone. Home run. And that makes this ranked season matchup a one-run game here in the late stages. Leo DeVries comes to the plate now as the tying run following the homer. Greg Weisser comes in the game out of the bullpen. The Knights shuffle things up to try and stop the bleeding. Fouls it off. Puerto Rico have plated 3 so far this inning. Changeup misses the zone. Swing hits a ground ball to second. Castro, 2 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani, dominant power. This card especially shines when facing righties.
Ohtani.
0-1 to start. Goes back to the sinker. Misses the zone with a changeup. That pitch, woof. Even legends like you aren't perfect. We've hit the 7th inning stretch from beautiful Denver, Colorado. Back in a flash. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. Josue De Paula leads things off up by a run. Cutter finds the zone, strike call. In the air, headed to left. Anthony on the move. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Next up here in the 7th, Rainiel Rodriguez.
The catcher, number 3, Rainiel Rodriguez.
In the air to right. Ohtani on the move towards foul ground. Brings it in. Now 2 away.
Now batting for the Knights, the first baseman, Travis Hafner.
Fights it foul. Knights, 2 down, nobody on. That's a strikeout, and the inning's over. Carlos Correa leads off the top of the 8th.
The third baseman, number 1, Carlos Correa.
Hafner waiting for it. Hauls it in. 1 gone now. Swings and blasts one to left center. Rafaela bolting towards it. It one-hops the wall. And the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Now batting for Puerto Rico,
Will Smith ready to go with the tying run in scoring position. If the moment feels too big, remember what Jessica Mendoza says that Billie Jean King says. Pressure is a privilege. Rafaela under it. Makes the catch. 2 gone here, and he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away.
Up next,
Francisco Lindor steps in.
Hitter, Francisco Lindor.
0-1 the count. Base hit. Around third. The throw home. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning over. They leave a runner in scoring position and fail to score a run. Eugenio Suarez ready to start this inning.
Eugenio Suarez.
This is smacked left field line. And that's a foul ball.
Now pitching.
Devin Williams, the new arm, and they have a diamond on the mound. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. Did you feel that breeze? I did. 1-2 the count. One more time. Here's another 1-2 pitch. Devin Williams picks up the strikeout. Next up here in the 8th inning, Lázaro Montes. That gets down for a base hit. And with that hit, they're up to 4 in the inning. Jesus Mate in the box with a runner on first. That's hard hit on a line. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Pete Alonso shuffles into the box. Throws one in the dirt. Knights with a runner at first. Strike 2 with the fastball. And don't be shocked to see that pitch one more time here. Running it back with the four-seamer. Runner on the go, trying to take second. Now there's a bullet down the line. Keeps it fair. Headed for the plate. He scores. And it's 6-4. Castro at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That was saucy. Runner! Here's the pitch, and the runner is breaking for third. 2-strike fastball is fouled off. Alonso at second with 2 down. Runner goes again. And the 0-2. Runner on the go again. 3. Cool, calm, and collected. I expected nothing less from you in that spot. Back of the ballpark, and here come your final swings. The deficit is 2. But remember, it's not over until you say it's over. Raidel Martinez takes the mound with 3 outs to go in this ranked season matchup. And he takes it himself for the out. Now coming to the plate in the final frame, Ceddanne Rafaela. Max Clark pinch hitting in this spot. We'll see if he can deliver for his team with this opportunity. Fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out. 1 out to go at Coors Field. And grounds one foul. And the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Castro sends it to first, and that's the ball game. The All Nations come up short in this ranked season matchup. Don't worry, you'll bounce back. That settles that and brings us to the end of our broadcast. Appreciate you hanging out. As always, it was a pleasure. Robert Flores signing off here in the world of Diamond Dynasty. Heyo, glad you could make it. MLB The Show welcomes you to Ranked Seasons Baseball. Robert Flores with you. Check out the starting lineups for this matchup. Play like a World Series team. First pitch is next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the start. Facing a strong lineup, things don't come easy against a roster this talented. Needs to be sharp with the first pitch and build momentum from there. Jesus Mate ready to go, and so is everyone else.
Baseman, number 86, Jesus Mate.
Ryu gets us underway with a fastball that connects for a strike. Strike two, and he might try that pitch one more time. And we're underway with a strikeout.
Batting second, the shortstop, Leo.
Next to hit, Leo DeVries. That's a veteran take. A lot of players swing at that.
Hey!
Here comes a pitch. Swings, it's a ground ball to the left side. Throws to first, DeVries, retired. Here comes baseball's cheat code to the plate. It's Shohei Ohtani. Swings and drives it. Still in the air. And that bangs off the wall. Around second now, going for three. Now a relay to third. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. That was a quick frame. Jamie Arnold on the hill and starting in ranked seasons. So that's the card, but you're the one in charge of it. Let's see what you can do. Fly ball left center field. Anthony with an easy look. Hauls it in. Now one away. One of the young dynamic stars in the game, Bobby Witt Jr., steps to the plate. Fouled away. Oh, 1 on the way. Swung on and lifted to right center. It drops down for a hit. And with that hit, they're up to 4 in the inning. A Tops Now series member steps in the box. Carson Benj jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. Going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Tops Now series represent. Brenton Doyle digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. That was filth. Doyle pops out. Kyle Schwarber approaches the box as a parallel 2 card.
Schwarber.
Might want to offer him a map. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Strike 3. Inning over. They played 2 runs in the frame. This is a 2-run game. Welcome back to Coors Field. Carlos Correa his leadoff this inning.
Number 1, Carlos Correa.
Swings and clubs one. Good luck catching this one. Out of here for a home run. Wasted absolutely no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. I could watch this on a loop forever. Francisco Lindor comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Way inside. Gets out of the way. In the air, out to right. Lindor flies out. Roman Anthony steps up and getting his first look at the starter in this one. In the air, out to left center. Squeezes it, and there's two down. Will Smith deals himself into the box.
Will Smith.
Hits it on the ground. It's a foul ball. 0-1. The pitch. Swings and lifts one to left. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Puerto Rico score a run in the frame. It's a one-run game. Welcome back. It's sunny here in Denver, and you can't ask for a better day for some Diamond Dynasty baseball. Xander Bogaerts ready to start this inning. Lifted in the air to right. Ohtani racing over to make the catch. Yandy Diaz freshly dealt to the plate.
Number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Gets the bat to the slider. Here comes the 0-1. Diaz fouled away. And the pitch. Swings and lifts one to right center. Rafaela on the move, racing left. Already two out here in the home half of inning number 2. Will Smith bats here in the second. Drilled to left field. Bounces off the wall. And that keeps the inning alive. Andres Gimenez ready to swing it with a runner on second. Just swinging at the breeze. Called a ball, but I'm not so sure. Zips a fastball, but off target. Goes with the slider. Gone to it 3 times in this matchup. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. Smith headed for the plate. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead. And into second easily with a 2-out double. Kevin McGonigal comes to the plate following the RBI double. Flied out to left his first time up. Fights it foul. Aces. Runner in scoring position, 2 down. Swung on and lifted to left. It's an automatic double as it hops the ball in foul ground. Mate gets it to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Luis Ariz gets us going in this frame.
The first baseman, number 2, Luis Ariz.
Fastball out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Swing and a ball popped up. McGonigal settling under it.